It is Wednesday, September 4th, and the reading today is out of the language of letting go. Finding direction is what it's about. I used to spend so much time reacting and responding to everyone else that my life had no direction. Other people's lives, problems, and wants set the course for my life. Once I realized it was okay for me to think about and identify what I wanted, remarkable things began to take place in my life. We each have a life to live, one that has purpose and meaning. We can help our higher power give direction and purpose to our life by setting goals. We can set goals annually, monthly, or daily in times of crisis. Goals create direction and pace. Goals help us achieve a manageable life that is directed in the course we choose for ourselves. We can help give our lives direction by setting goals. Today I will pay attention to setting a course of action for my life rather than letting others control my life and affairs. And what an important thing for all of us to know. That, you know what, our life has purpose, and we don't need to do everything for everyone else all of the time. In fact, most of the time we are doing that, we're doing them a disservice. Something I've been working on with my kids, with my friends, with everybody in my life, is I'm not doing things for somebody that they can do for themselves. I'm just not, unless they ask for help. If someone asks for help, of course, I'll give you a hand. I'll help you. But I don't need to do things for other people. My whole life was doing things for other people before. Before I even got sober, I didn't even know what I liked. I didn't know, what I ended up, the music I used to like was whatever music the boyfriend was listening to or a friend was listening to. Like, I didn't really find my own until I got real and I took care of myself and my business, right? And now it's so much fun, and I'm still discovering myself, and I'm so grateful for that, because nobody else has to live my life, and nobody really cares what I'm doing. Maybe my kids, because it affects them, but really, it's so much better to be around someone that's having fun in their life. It's so much better to be around someone that is doing what's good for them. And I always want people to be doing what they want to be doing, so why wouldn't they want, it's such a twisted way of thinking, and I don't know why I did it for so many years, and I'm so grateful that I don't do it anymore. Hallelujah. When I read this book 9 years ago, I am certain that I was annoyed. I'm certain that I was annoyed. Today, it brings me so much joy because it's a victory. Like, I have overcome that part of my life for the most part. Nothing is ever perfect, especially not me. I will never claim to be perfect. That I can guarantee. But I will tell you that the discipline of, and I don't like setting goals. I don't like the word goals, because for me that puts something in my head, and somehow, like, psychologically, it psychs me out. So I like to call them, I don't know. I don't know what I like to call them, but I have a list of things that I want to accomplish. Accomplishments. I think accomplishments is the better word for it for me. Because when I set a goal, I set them too lofty. I make them too big, and what I've learned about changing my life is that I have to do it in small little pieces, small steps, small attainable steps. Action that I can take to get there. And not really, and one of the other things is not really worrying about what the result will be, but more having a main idea of, this is how I want my life to be, right? Like, what do I want my life to look like? And then go backwards and reverse engineer that, right? So then I can do little activities to get to that point. It doesn't work every time. And a lot of times I get paused. And I get paused usually by feelings, or I get paused by fear of what's everybody going to think of me? So, I mean, I still am. I am not totally free of my codependent behavior. Oh, darn. I wish I was. Um, but but there's so much more joy in life when you're doing it, doing what feels right and what feels good for you, rather than doing what you think other people think is right for you. There's a complete freedom in that, and I encourage and implore you to do that for your day, for the rest of your day today. Figure out one thing that makes you feel good and do it before the end of the day. And then put in the comments or something, or put on one of my pages. I don't really care. Then share what you did. Because I guarantee you, if you keep doing that every single day, one day at a time, you will be a much happier person. So that's all I have. Peace.